bleeding is a very useful plot point in many stories, so it'll be really handy to know how to describe bleeding, okay, when in stories. Firstly, you can actually describe the blood flowing out of the wound. If it's a little, you can use the word ooze. Like in today's story, it's just a cut on a finger. He didn't really cut off his whole finger. So you can say the blood oozed out, or the word trickle, okay, even dripped. But this will be for minor injuries. If it's for like car accident, maybe being knocked down by a car, okay, or like being slashed by a knife, deep cut. For serious injuries, then you can use the words gush, spurt, okay, and even splatter. Gunshot, for example, okay. So you can firstly talk about the blood oozing out or gushing out, depending on the severity of the cut or injury. Okay, then we can talk about the injury itself. A cut and a nick. This would actually be wounds that are not too severe, okay, small wounds. If you want something that is more a deep cut, that is a gash, or something that is generic, doesn't really tell you much about how bad the wound is, how bad the cut is, then you can use a word like wound or injury. Okay, most people will use red to describe blood. Nothing wrong with that, but if you want to use words that are actually more sophisticated, you can use the word crimson or the word scarlet. Both mean deep red, okay? Okay, then if you want to describe the blood in more detail, you can say the blood collected in a pool or in a small pool, or you can say the blood formed a pool beneath. Now this one I will not recommend for today's story. Yeah, it's more for very severe injuries like in road accidents, or maybe even like suicides, people jumping down a building, then you will see that, okay, or a massacre. But massacre is quite unlikely to appear in your story, okay, you're quite unlikely to have to describe that in a story. Okay, and then now, so you have a card, yes, so normally then the adult or the person in charge will come and comfort you, and then after that they actually have to get down to the business of handling your card, right, processing your card. So the first thing to do is actually to clean the card, okay, but the word to use is cleanse. Cleanse the card or wash away the blood. All this is actually part of cleaning, cleansing the wound. And then normally we would disinfect as well to make sure that any germs that's around the card gets killed. Okay, disinfect the injury or the cut. And lastly then, like in today's story where it's not too deep, okay, or not too big, the wound, then you can apply a plaster over the cut. Okay, so there you have it. If an accident about bleeding does come out in your story in the year-end examination, you'll be able to handle it confidently now.